Finally, Anime Vanguards has updated. It's just a new Battle Pass character and I think some memorias from a portal, but main attraction's probably gonna be this Battle Pass unit, which, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't feel like grinding out the entire thing tonight. If I were to, I would do the summer event, but thankfully, I have a couple benefits, and with the help of my attractive, handsome duplicate behind me here, he should have a little gift for me. And a gift he does. Beautiful. Just claim everything here. This is where you'd get everything, or what you'd get if you bought everything, or grinded it out like a normal person. Let's see, we have the shiny and the normal version. Yeah, I think the shiny does look better. That's a rare occasion. Let me give her some good stats, and we can roll a trade on her as well. Thanks to capsules, I have unlimited of every single godly stat, so I should be able to give her something pretty nice. Can't forget about her Memoria as well. Now, while I do this, I have no clue where she's even from, to be completely honest with you. I think it's Honkai Star Rail. It's one of those Honkai games, Genshin Impact, stuff like that. I think it's the same place where Envoy of Destruction's from. Maybe, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe she does come evolved already. Yes, she does. So now it's just rolling trades. I'm gonna look at her passes. I'm not gonna show you it, but if I read anything about crit chance or anything like that, I'll roll something different. But she is one placement. All right, I didn't read anything that said anything about crit chance, so I'm rolling Monarch and Divinity. I didn't read all of it. I could just skimmed through it just to see if I saw anything about crit, and thankfully I did not. I don't have enough to go to pity and stay above 10,000 rerolls, which is what I would like to stay at. Not for any genuine reason, it's just a personal preference. I just want over 10,000 rerolls at all times. But I just saw as well that there is a code that I gotta claim, just in case I go under 10,000 rerolls. I'm gonna be honest, it's not looking too good. I'm about to hit pity on Ethereal, Deadeye, and Monarch is next. I was gonna react for going to pity, and I saw over and I got this at 1450 or something like that. So it wasn't pity. It was 50 before pity, but like, damn, man, whatever. Free code, late BP 500, and I'm gonna follow the next event, which I think that's Utah. That might be Utah. Honestly, I'm taking anything that isn't contagious or solar because I don't want to go to Divinity on a unit that I don't even know if it's good or not. Deadeye, not Deadeye either. It's a little greedy, but like, you know, just give me Jack of all. All right, Jack of all. Let me take Madara out of my team and put her Memoria on her. I'm not going to put a familiar on her just yet because I just want to see her base stats. All right, she would normally cost 1,000 to place. She's 900 for me because I have Jack of all. They changed this UI, so now you can favorite units. That's actually pretty cool. Keep these two like here. Here she is. I don't know what her name is. I'm not going to look it up either. Her name is Graceful Pilot Mecha, and that's what I'm going to call her. She has two passives. Attacks apply burn for 10% of this unit's damage over 8 seconds. Buff all allies in range by 50% damage and 10% range. When an ally or self uses an active, buff damage by 40% for 60 seconds. Probably just for her. And when leaving mech, does a nuke that ramps based of time in mech. 0 to 300%. Goes up 10% per second with a 60-second cooldown. While in mech form, buffs own damage by 200%, increase move speed by 30%, and attacks no longer repulse. Activate boosters to use fuel, increasing move speed by 50%. If the player runs into an enemy, deal damage equal to 50% of this unit's damage to that enemy. This damage is multiplied by current move speed. Just a whole bunch of attacks for her active ability. Her Memoria, while this unit is buffing other units, it decreases their SPA by 5 and increases unit's damage dealt by current move speed bonus while in mecha form. So she definitely plays with her mech a whole bunch. Or she's meant to be played, and you get it on upgrade 2. Goes into the mech form, does 100% damage to all enemies. Keep upgrading, she turns into a cone. I think the animations are bugged. Oh no, she's supposed to disappear and turn into swords. And last upgrade. Oh, okay. Giant cone AoE, and she gets in her mech and then does a whole bunch of damage. Pretty cool, doing 3 million damage with a 9-second SPA. Using the Mecha Assault, I go into like a mini version and I'm forced to be shift locked. She's doing 7 million damage and I have my M1s. Dude, what is this? This is a tower defense, by the way. This is a tower defense. I have M1s. I have Q to... Oh my god, I can lock onto enemies. It reminds me of JJS on console. and I can run into them and it does damage. Okay, all right. So I could go like all the way over here. Damn. Okay. All right. All right. Here, let me choose her because I know she has her thing that's based off of move speed. So I could just do this. You know, I don't know how much damage that did. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me end the form. I don't think she was attacking. Was she attacking? That damage is multiplied by the current move speed. I don't know if there's a way to see that, but I'm gonna turn on damage indicators and just see how much damage I can do by ramming into them. And bam! Was that 15 million? Was that like 30 million, I think? Hold on. Okay. It keeps getting blocked, but she has her M1s. Her M1s do a whole bunch of damage. Do I have to even be near, or is that just like the burn? That is the burn. Okay, you do have to be near. Is that 10 million damage per attack plus the burn? Contagious might be good on her. She has no other moves aside from the ram, of course, doing damage. I don't know how. I hear the metal hitting. I don't think this is doing damage though. But she seems pretty strong. 10 million damage like every attack. The only problem is that she's a manual character. Let me go to Shift P so I can see this. Mech. Oh my god. It's is this a Gundam series? I'm kind of doubting that this is from Honkai. Whatever. Pretty cool unit. Oh, something I probably didn't look at. I guarantee you there's a animation that plays. There might be a cutscene when you enter the mech. There is. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right. There was also an animation that played when I opened the battle pass. I might be able to get that to play again, but probably not. You'll see for yourself if you log into the game. All right, back in the lobby, and I had to get my alt account back in here because there is a new mount, and it might dethrone the previous best mount, which is the Drifto mount, which I use currently. All right, I got it. I got it. Now, when I equip this mount, it's not just like any other normal mount, and if you paid attention to the last 5 or so minutes, oh my god. Yeah, this is the best mount in the game now. All right, this is the best mount in the game. It's fast too, and you can just go out of bounds. Incredible. You can just fly. You don't need to do anything. Let me check on my alt account. Can you even see? No, you can't even see names out of it too, so I can just be incognito in the lobby. But no, this is the best mount in the game now. It's the fastest. It can fly, so you don't have to take the teleporters. All right, well, glad there's a replacement to Drifto. Not glad. Drifto was all awesome, but there's just a better one now. All right, I was originally going to be doing portals, but because the game was bugged at the time, I just decided to save it for later. Hopefully I can get a video out pretty soon near around here, getting all the new portal units, the new portal familiars, I should say, and maybe some of the Odyssey ones. Because I do know Lucy and David's memorials are actually pretty decent. I already got Toji's, but because his was used for the Sid raid, which, you know, I don't need anymore. I don't need anymore. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to me as I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. But anyways, hope to see you guys in the next video. Wow, that's corny.